friends. Welcome to another edition of Cinesundry. I'm your host, Markus Seaberry, and today, The Rock gets into the superhero film game as we review Black Adam. And all right, now before we review Black Adam, we've got a word from our sponsors.
Don't be just another number. Get an arts plate for your car or truck. Funding from the plate goes to arts programming in schools and communities across Tennessee. Tell the world you support the arts.
Okay, now we're going to get into our review of Black Adam. So first, the rundown. Basically, Black Adam, it's an adaptation of a DC Comics character. He has been imprisoned for years, several thousand years. He awakens, his city of Kahndaq is modernized and different, but also has military rule, and he's pledging to get rid of those people and be the defender for Kahndaq, from the hero, from the villains, from anyone. Like, you can't come into this city. It is under his protection. Now let's talk about script and acting. The script is good. The script is decent. It just kind of drags in the middle for me. And he really tries so hard to be funny. I mean, I get that that's the industry norm now, as you make with the wisecracks and banter. Thanks a lot, Thor 3. But it didn't work in this one. There were just so many points where it didn't work, and it was kind of annoying. But now let's talk about the cast. Of course, first up we have The Rock, the most electrifying man in Hollywood, former pro wrestler, the guy who's just been in so many different films and so many different franchises, like the Fast and the Furious franchise and the Jumanji movies and Jungle Cruise, Hobbs and Shaw. He's Black Adam. I mean, it's a pretty good performance. You know, he's a bit of a man out of time. He doesn't talk a lot. And he's pretty brutal in his methods, but it's an interesting performance by The Rock. And next up we have Aldous Hodge. Now, this young man has been in the Leverage TV series. He's in the series City on the Hill. He's going to be playing Alex Cross in the series. He was in the movie What Men Want with Taraji P. Henson. Just a really solid up-and-coming actor. He plays Hawkman. You don't really learn a lot about Hawkman. But you see that he's a good guy. He's about helping people. You know. So, of course, him and The Rock butt heads. But it's a solid turn from Aldous Hodge. And next up we have Pierce Brosnan. Yet another one of my acting OGs. Been a fan of this guy since the Remington Steele series. That's one for you Gen Xers out there. Of course, he was James Bond. He's been in several movies like Mamma Mia and just so many films. And he's Kent Nelson, aka Dr. Fate. He's kind of the wise sage of this team. He speaks in riddles and he gets visions. He has magical powers. And he's also the elder statesman, just trying to, be calm and reassuring everybody like, hey, our side is right. We're going to figure this out. Just another solid performance from Pierce Brosnan. And who doesn't love that? And next up we have Sarah Shahi. She's primarily been a TV actress, like she was in the Chicago Mid-Hope PD series. She was on an NBC series called Life back in the day. She was in the movie Old School. She is Adriana Thomas. She is a straight-up freedom fighter, revolutionary, trying to free the people of Kahndaq from oppression. She comes off like an anti-damn thunderstress, but she really doesn't need a lot of rescuing. She is pretty tough and pretty badass. And it's a refreshing change of pace from the way they cast women in a lot of these superhero movies. And finally, we have Bodhi Sabongo. He plays Amon Thomas. And he is our POV character. He is the kind of youthful kid character that they put in a lot of these types of movies. He's a superhero fan, so of course he loses it and freaks out and is just super excited to meet Black Adam, and he gives him tips on how to be a better hero. I mean, it's a cute performance. It has little comedic moments. He does a decent job. And let's talk about director's technique. The director is Jaime Collet Sears. Now, he also directed Orphan, that's a horror movie, and he directed The Rock himself in Jungle Cruise previously. And his film, it hits most of the right, I guess, beats for a superhero film. You got explosions, you got big battles, you got, people in cool uniforms punching and flying and being super. It hits most of the boxes. So if that's what you want, you'll be fine. And now let's talk about sentiment and rating. My sentiment was content. I was like, yeah, that was a pretty good film. Superhero film. They fought. People flew. Things exploded. Bad guys talked their stuff and got their comeuppance. But again, that script, it just drags for me. They really, really tried to be funny when they didn't need to be. And oh my goodness, there's so much slow-mo, so much slow motion. I was like, what is this, an ode to Baywatch? It was a lot. It tried hard, but it just didn't quite hit home for me, So for those reasons, I'm gonna have to give Black Adam a score of middling. Now, for DC Comics fans, this is not quite the home run we were looking for, but I think it's a step in the right direction. And hey, The Rock has been attached to play this character since 2007, so, at the very least, kudos for not giving up. Well, all right, that's going to do it for this edition of Cinesundry. I've been your host, Markus Seaberry. And remember, as always, we ask that you like the video, comment down below on the video, and subscribe to the On Location Memphis YouTube channel. And remember, guys, take some time and treat yourself to a movie. See you next time.